Okay, so what is an organization and a subsidiary? Nobody has this. No program has it, Tim. Why do you have to make everything so complicated? Here's why. I worked with a lot of really big companies. Let me go to a different database. Big in the sense that they had multiple arms, like Campbell's. Okay, Campbell's has a whole bunch of things you wouldn't even know. Vlasic pickles, Campbell's soup, Pepperidge Farm, on and on and on. Those are what are called subsidiaries. But they're all under Campbell's. That's the organization. Subway is the organization, but there's a whole bunch of different stores under Subway. So if you're dealing with really, really large companies like that, it's helpful to be able to organize them by the organization, which is the parent company, if you want to think of it that way, by the subsidiary, in this case, where my example, Vlasic Pickles. And when you go to any one of those, so you can see here, I've got an organization called WellSpan Health Services, and there's 81 of those, but they're all owned by this one organization. The subsidiary is York Hospital, Apple Surgical Hill, and so on. And in some cases, they have multiple offices that are under the same subsidiary. So if I look down here, I see that I have, let's put them in order by subsidiary, that'll help. All of these surgical centers are a subsidiary where they do surgery for this company. Okay, that sort of makes sense, kind of, not really, but I'm following you. Okay, let's do it a little simpler. NAI. NAI is an organization. There are a whole bunch of different NAI offices, and some of those we'll call those subsidiaries. Some of those have multiple offices. So Capital, NAI Capital.
NAI Capital, perfect example.
NAI Capital is a subsidiary of NAI, but they have 300 offices. So every time I enter an NAI Capital, I make the organization NAI, the subsidiary NAI Capital, and then the office is really the address of that brokerage house. And now I want to go in and I want to see all of those people. So I go to the company record, like this one, let's say, and I go to the contact tab. And on the contact tab, I see the contact that's at this particular address. But I see that the organization is WellSpan, or it could have been NAI, and the subsidiary is Apple Hill, and it could have been NAI Capital. I want to see the contacts, not just at this one office, but I want to see the contacts at this subsidiary, meaning I want to see all the contacts that work for NAI Capital. I don't care where they are. How do I do that? Next to contact, there's this little drop down where you can say, I want to see the subsidiary. That means not this one guy. I want to see every contact that's at Apple Hill Surgical Center, because that's the subsidiary. So when I click the subsidiary, it will change that window to show me the contacts at that subsidiary. Then I can sort them by title and find out who's the CEO or who's the president or who's the whatever it is. Or I could say organization. Okay, that's going to find every contact that works for these 81 WellSpan Health Services, no matter what subsidiary they're in. It will tell me their title and their phone number and their email and all that kind of stuff. And then I can also use that window, and I can go. Here's a guy. I can go to the contacts, which will take me to the contact table, but filter it so I only see the contacts that are at these 81 companies.